NCAA. And then shortly after that, and still ongoing until now, is we're doing all the school clinics. Meaning, pumupunta kami in each of the 10 NCAA schools so that they can try it out and understand the sport better. So from there, each school will form their own Hado team at magkakaroon po kami ng inter-school competition before we do, an intra-school competition before we do the inter-school competition.
Any plans for introducing it to the collegiate leagues as a part of the regular events like AP, NCAA?
Well, of course, that's the ambition. We want it to be recognized as a regular sport where not just the colleges and universities play, but every Filipino can play.
Which group is involved in the Philippines?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Which organized group is involved right now?
Right now, it's really the NCAA, ABS-CBN Sports, and our group, which is ABS-CBN Themed Experiences.
No specific esports group?
We are not po an e-sport. We would like to make that distinction with all due respect to our friends in the e-sport industry. We are a techno sport.
That's different. The difference is they use headgears.
Not only that, we use technology, but there is the physicality of sport. So, totoong gumagalaw, yung agility, adrenaline rush, no? Pinagpapawisan ka habang naglalaro.
So, compared to esports, nakaharap siya ng computer, nakaharap siya ng PC or laptop.
Ito po, ikaw mismo tatakbo ka, magda-dodge ka para hindi ka tamaan ng bola. Ikaw yung titira ng mga fireballs.
So, there's no formal NSA yet, National Sports Association for esports yet. That's club or informal level at the moment.
Sa ngayon na.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
To our lovely panel, we have a question here from Angela from ABS-CBN News. Hi, you did say that there will be a camp being open here in the Eastern Compound. I would like to ask if there is a plan to open another one outside the compound.
Yes, thank you for that question. So we want to try it out by doing what we call a Hado pop-up camp here at the ELJ compound. And we're actually starting to be in talks already with other possible locations where we can expand Hado.
We have a question from Jewel Santana of Gadgets Magazine.
Hi, I just want to clarify, aside from the VR glasses, do you use smartphones for the devices for that?
So we use instead of smart headphone display, we use iPhone 8. We use a smartphone.
So you have an app for...
Yes. So that iPhone 8 installs our own apps that is activated on Hado. So that apps talks to the server on site so that they can the system knows where the player is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next question will come from the very athletic Jimpy Anacon of Pep.ph.
Hello po, ma'am. Ask ko lang po because we chose parang the celebrities then as ambassadors like sila Jair, sila Jeremy. How were they chosen po? Parang what were the basis para mapili sila as Hado ambassador?
Well, lahat naman ng artista natin sa ABS magaganda, no? Good looking. We actually made them try out. We have another Hado installation in ABS-CBN Studio Experience. It's called Monster Battle. So when we auditioned them, we made them try it out and got their thoughts about the game, saw them play it, and then later on asked them to sort of do a commentary on it, just to be able to understand anong aptitude nila about the game, how well they adapted to it and understood it. So we're very fortunate to have not just good-looking talents, but very intelligent and very athletic talents.
Pero in terms of from sa audition, parang was it intentional parang they come from a different mix of kasi may singer, and then may actor, and then may mga models?
I guess, patingin sa akin yung mga talents namin. I guess we wanted to give, because it is a techno sport, we wanted to give it a new look. We wanted to break the mold of traditional sports and really make it stand out. That's why, I guess to a certain extent, it was deliberate that we wanted to get people from different, very diverse backgrounds. The unexpected, no? But then meron din yung competency na talaga para ma-legitimize siya as a sport.
And then last po, sabi niya parang merong installation sa ABS-CBN experience but not exactly the Hado Philippines. So, magkakaroon din po ba? Is there a possibility na doon itayo ang...
Well, right now what we have is the Hado Monster Battle at ABS-CBN Studio Experience. But yes, we are in talks whether we can put the Hado PVP in Studio Experience as well.
Alright, thank you.
Our next question will come from the equally good-looking Miguel Camus of Inquirer.
Maybe on the prospects for Hado, is there a vision? How far do you see it going, or is it a passing trend? Do you plan to make it a more mainstream sporting event beyond, I guess, college competition?
Definitely, our vision for Hado is to make it a family activity, which is very much aligned with our vision as a company where we want to create physical bonding activities for families.
Ano yung usulang ginagawa?
No, I don't think it's just a
Virtual
passing
glass?
trend. We're fortunate to have Pilipinas partners because they continually improve the interface and the technological aspect of this game. And there are so many possibilities I foresee that they can create with Hado. And hopefully, we are together. We can bring Hado to the rest of the world, not just beyond the Philippines.
All right, we have a question also over here.
Good Lisa from Philstar Sports. There's a question for Mr. Hiroshi Fukuya. Can you talk about the development of techno sport and how you see its future in the next few years?
So he will speak in Japanese, I will translate into English, okay?
はい、私たちはこの波動というのを、プロフェッショナルな、スポーツ、プロリーグとして今後展開していきたいというふうに思っています。でさらに今後、世界最大のスポーツとして今、サッカーという競技がありますけど、サッカーを超えるような巨大なマーケットをこれで作っていきたいというふうに思っています。
So our vision is so huge. So now the biggest sports event is football, soccer, right? So we wanna overcome that soccer with Hado. And in order to do that, we're gonna start a professional league from 2020. Probably we will start from Japan or Filipino.
If you have any more questions, please.
Yes, Vince, we have a question from Ron, not the DJ.
Yeah. One question to Hado Japan personnel. Are there specific reasons on why they chose an iOS device to command the AR goggles and the command line?
Yeah.
Yes po. Speaking.
Okay, so I will speak to him. So at the beginning of the Hado, we started developing Hado on Android devices from the beginning, but we keep developing performance of Hado. It comes to our mind that iOS is much better than Android because the GPU and the CPU is much faster than the Android machines at the moment. And plus, so Android has a lot of devices worldwide. So Apple has only one device, so it's easier to support with iOS.
If I may add to that answer, so there are two aspects to why the platform and the interface was used. One is the iOS platform is much more stable in terms of AR, which is augmented reality, the type of technology we're using here. The other reason really is there are a lot of AR devices out there, much more high grade, much more professional devices. But this is in fact a sport. So if you imagine moving around, jumping, running, and you drop one of those devices, wala na. Those devices were not exactly designed for sports. Whereas the iPhones, on the other hand, we've been dropping them left and right, and they're running just fine. Plus, the batteries on the current devices designed for AR are not designed to last for very long. Oftentimes, it's 1, maybe 2 hours, and that's it. And when you're running graphics as high as what you've seen today, then these devices will deteriorate very quickly. So what we've seen so far, and we've seen a lot, what Melip has designed and chosen is actually one of the best there is in the world currently.
And we are down to our last question, and that killer question will come from Bill of ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Hey, good afternoon. I understand that you're doing school clinics right now, but the Hado PVP, when will it be available for the public to play? Or maybe we can represent the Philippines or something?
Well, that's exactly what we're doing by forming our first Philippine team, no, through the NCAA. We want to bring our first Philippine representative to the Hado World Cup in Japan. So the World Cup is competed against various nationalities from all over the world, and that happens in December in Tokyo. Doon naman sa opening it to the public, so kasi ngayon we just bring it to the various NCAA schools. Hopefully before the end of September, we should be open with our first fixed location here at ELJ.
Thank you.
Alright, with that, a round of applause. Maraming salamat sa ating panel. And of course,